So Crumble asked me to come do franchise sales for them in 2019. So I showed up to talk to him about it. And this is like one meeting.
Yeah. You're doing your due diligence or learning.
I kind of was asking the question, and I'm like, nah, I'd rather go sell solar, because that was the summer I was going to transition to solar. During that meeting, they started talking about franchises though. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'd be interested in buying a franchise. Tell me about it. You'd have to move out of Utah and you have to operate yourself. I'm like, nope. So that was one meeting, and that was the whole conversation. And then they come out and in the lawsuit, they say that I applied for a sales job, and I'm like, show me my resume. I never freaking applied. You guys asked me to come in, never applied, and then I applied to be a franchise. Show me my application. Never applied for shit. Like you guys asked me if I wanted to buy a franchise, and so they haven't produced any of those documents because they don't exist. So they filed just a stupid bogus lawsuit with just a bunch of fluff in it. And
I'd say it worked in your favor.
Oh yeah, massively. What they did, which is the stupidest thing that they could have done. So before, when I said they're smart guys, they are smart guys, but this was a stupid decision for them. They took a company that had 0 franchises open and they sued them. In the public's eye, it's like Dirty Dough versus Crumble.
Yeah.
It's not Dirty Dough versus Crumble. Crumble has 700 locations. Dirty Dough has 1.
Yeah.
Like, we're not on the same playing field, but people didn't know that. They're just like, oh, wow, there's 2 companies battling.
Wait, where's this Dirty Dough? I want to try some of these.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I just explained our model versus Crumble. It's clearly like
different.
Hands down, it's way better. Like nobody's going to look at the 2 models and be like, oh, I want the Crumble model and make my own
shit. The product is different. Like comparing the product is very different. And that's the thing that always, cookie. When I saw when I heard about the lawsuit and I knew the differences between the cookies, I was like, but that was clear. Yeah. That you got the stuffing and all that stuff. And
there's not 2 cookies. I mean, a cookie's a cookie, right? Yeah. You can't sue over a cookie even if they look the exact same. Yeah, but you couldn't get 2 cookies that look more different.
Yeah.
They do inch of frosting on a flat cookie. We do stuffed cookies with no frosting.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't get more different. Yeah. But that put us, it gave us national attention because we made fun of it and we did billboards and we, hired professional actors and just had fun with it.
I saw the ad. Did you do that with Travis? With Chambers? The ad? No? Who'd you do that with?
We did Buck Wild Media.
Okay. So that was funny. I even shared that. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
They did a good job.
Yeah. With the Christian walking. I know that guy. Dude, Christian walking up he's a funny guy.
He's awesome.
Walking up down the hallway with his posse and stuff.
Yeah, man.
It was great.
They did a great job on that. And then between that and the billboards, people really liked kind of the David versus Goliath story. Dozens of local news stations and dozens of states picked it up, and then CNBC, and then Good Morning America, Wall Street Journal. And what it did is it put eyes on us. Just kind of what you were saying. It's like, oh, wait, why are they suing them? And you read a little bit, you're like, oh, their cookies are the same. But then you go to our website, and you're like, wait, this is completely different.
Yeah, where you get them and you see them. It's like very clear.
It put the eyes, like we already had the model that is a lot easier to run. I mean, just hands down, it's an easier franchise to run. We just needed more eyes on us, and they gave us those eyes. So when they filed the lawsuit, we had 60 stores sold. So we were on a good track. Nothing came out of the lawsuit, though, for like another 45 days because it was kind of like, oh, this is stupid. Well, KSL picked it up. So like 45 days went by, then KSL picked it up, and that's when we started our response because we're like, well, if the media is going to come out, like we're going to control the narrative. This is silly. Yeah. We had 90 franchises sold. Fast forward to now, we have over 300 sold.
I mean, it was like
so you couldn't. There's nothing that would have spurred our growth more.
You don't have to educate anybody. Wow, they really screwed themselves with that.
I think that's the worst thing. And now we're as far as anything that I know. You're good. The mic, dude.
Yeah.
As far as franchise sales, now, we only have a dozen open.
Yeah.
Right. But we are opening them every single week now until all 300 are open.
Yeah.
And from everything I know, we're their largest competitor now.
Yeah.